What's up, guys? Welcome to the Football Roundtable. This is my immediate reaction to the Arsenal Man City match, which has just finished 1-1. Martinelli with a late dagger to a Man City side which was basically defending for over an hour. Like, Pep was fully going basically like Mourinho. He was basically going defensive, trying to protect that 1-0 lead. If you can get a goal with the counter with Doku and Foden until he came off, then yeah, we'll take it. But he was looking to protect that 1-0 lead, which is surprising because you know how Pep is. He's a philosophy merchant. Yes, he's evolved a little bit. He's changed his tactics a little bit. But he decided to protect that 1-0 lead away from home against Arsenal, who were, you could say, a title rival. But yeah, Arsenal, I feel like, were lucky in a way to get the goal because for most of that match, they were not creating clear-cut chances. Gyökeres wasn't getting that much service. Saka wasn't on, but Madueke in the first half was actually hustling. He was actually doing decently well, in my opinion. Trossard, in my opinion, should have come off. Maybe Madueke could have gone onto the left or something, and then Saka, when he comes on, onto the right. At the end of the day, Arsenal got the goal to avoid defeat. It's 2 points dropped, and if I look at the league table, 5 points behind Liverpool already after 5 matches played. So it's not looking good in the title race perspective because they've already played Liverpool and they've lost with a great free kick from Szoboszlai, and now they've dropped 2 points against Man City. Yes, they beat United, but it's United in 2025 with Amorim in charge. Let's keep it real. So actually, in that match, they actually should have lost that match, in my opinion. They actually should have lost that match, but nevertheless, 2 points dropped, and now they're 5 points behind Liverpool. It begs the question: is Arteta at the end of the road? Has he taken this team as far as he can? It's still 5 matches played, another 33 to go. A lot can change. Injuries, AFCON, things will change. There will be twists and turns. We'll see if City somehow get back into the title race. But as it looks right now, we're seeing the same sort of pattern. Arsenal can't get the job done when the pressure's on. And this is a big match early on in the season. You know, they couldn't avoid defeat against Liverpool earlier in the season. And they've now just managed to get a last minute goal against City to make it 1-1 when City were parking the bus for most of that match. They were not attacking enough. You know, well done to City for the most part because they defended really well. They went to like 5 at the back. At some point, Haaland was one of the defenders. At some point, he was part of the back 5. So credit to them. They managed to avoid defeat. They managed to hold on and not lose. But again, you could say the same thing for City. It's 2 points dropped. You couldn't hold on to that 1-0 lead. You know, Eze with that pass to Martinelli coming clutch. I don't know what Donnarumma was doing, but that gave Martinelli the opportunity to be able to dink him and, or chip him and, get that goal. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts about the match. Do you think Arsenal played well? Do you think City played well? In terms of quality, there wasn't that much quality. Yeah, Haaland's goal was good. He started the attack with the pass, and then his pace to go past those Arsenal defenders was so good. Like the finish as well with his right foot, beautiful. Best striker in the league, obviously, as we know, by far. And then you contrast that to Gyökeres, who couldn't really do much. He could have had a tap in, but it got deflected by, I think, Ruben Diaz, so he couldn't meet the ball. Haaland didn't really have that many chances himself, but I think he had more than Gyökeres. So the chance creation to feed Gyökeres needs to improve, I think, for Arsenal in the matches I've seen them play. Of course, I'm not able to watch every match, so I'm not going to know everything. If you're an Arsenal fan, let me know if you think that Gyökeres has been getting that service that he needs. But all in all, it's a crucial match, and questions have to be asked of Arteta. If he doesn't win the league this season, do you sack him and go for someone else? You can't keep having these matches and these occasions where Arsenal are not getting the job done against their closest rivals. You know, you need to have that clinical edge. You need to have players who can do something different. You can't just dilly-dally on the ball with the defenders and then, wasting time. You need to get the ball in, cause chaos, get it in the mixer, as they say, and put these guys under some real pressure. You need to feed your striker. You need your inside forwards to be trying to hustle these fullbacks. So, yeah, I mean, Arsenal 5 points behind Liverpool, level on points with Tottenham. And we can see Manchester City are now 9th on 7 points, 3 behind Arsenal and 8 behind Liverpool. You could argue again from the City perspective that this should have been 3 points and it's 2 points dropped. And they could have been on 9 points, so that would have put them, let's say, 5th, 6th, so 6 points behind Liverpool. So it's not looking good for the City's title charge. And has Pep ever gone through 2 seasons without winning a title? I don't think he has. So this may be a first for him as well, with this sort of rebuild and sort of evolution. But yeah, all in all, Martinelli came clutch. Eze made a bit of a difference. Saka obviously came on and made a difference. I was watching the AFT watch along as I was watching the match, and these guys were celebrating Saka's substitution as if it was a goal. I was thinking maybe I lost the sync with the match I was watching. Maybe they're ahead and they've scored a goal early in the second half. But no, it turned out that Saka was coming on. They were celebrating a substitution as if it was a goal at halftime, which is wild to me. But putting that to the side, I thought he played well. Saka played well. Haaland obviously played well. He got a decisive goal. Well, I wouldn't say decisive, but he got the goal for City. Doku was a threat. Even when they were ultra defensive, he was still a threat, claiming fouls, doing what he usually does. It was a decent match. I would have loved to see if Arsenal had gotten that goal, let's say 10-15 minutes earlier, how City would have reacted. Would they have, because they're taking off Haaland, they've taken off Foden, would they have been as defensive? How would them trying to get a winning goal play out? That's what I would have wanted to know, because Pep went really defensive today, which was a bit surprising to me, like really defensive. So it will be interesting to see if he does that in future matches as well. Again, I don't watch City all the time, so let me know if Pep has done that in recent times, maybe since last season. I think it's 2 points dropped for both teams, specifically Arsenal, and I say that because of the pattern we've seen 3 years in a row being in second place, not having just that extra 1 or 2% to be able to win the league title. So I think we're seeing the same pattern happening again. It's a bit early, but again, there's 33 matches to go, so we'll see what happens, how it unfolds. We could end up seeing Arsenal win the title. So let's see how it pans out. Let me know your thoughts about the match. Do you think Arsenal should have won this match? Do you think City were wrong to be defensive? Do you think they could have gone on to attack a bit more to, maybe get a 2-goal lead? Because I don't think Arsenal will ever get in that second goal. And yeah, what do you think about the title race so far? 5 matches played. Do you think Liverpool are going to run away with it? Do you think City could somehow claw back and go on a run of form as the OG City used to do? Or do you think Arsenal are still in it? It's 5 points. It's not like it's 8 or 9 or 10 points. It's 5 points. So there's still a chance. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts about the match again down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.